Good evening, everybody. Let's see where we are off today. By the way, we still have radio on, so I hope you like my selection of music. Where we left off yesterday is we did our, let me turn on the server. Whoops, wrong server. Okay, now this is the proper one. We did this. We have to do more. We have to work on more on the details of the page. Like you can see that this element and this element are not aligned properly. And also fonts are a little bit weird. The comment section is also a little bit strange. Yeah, but let's see, everything is responsive. So yeah, just finalize it and start working on something new tomorrow. So we should need an hour, I guess, maybe. Let's do it in an hour. I have a cup of tea with me, with the present I got. LA Dodgers cup. Oh, nice. And the LA Dodgers, based in Los Angeles since 1958. National League West Division World Series titles 1955, 1959, 1963, 1965, 1981 and 1988. Really? West Division World Series titles. So they had a world title when they were Brooklyn Dodgers. Interesting. Okay, but this is not the topic now. Let's get on with this. And let me just turn a little bit the camera. Is it big? Is it small? I have no idea. And so what we need to do now is this is where my phone is, so I can check the chat, because I'm still waiting for my second monitor over here. And when I have a second monitor, there's gonna be a chat over there, so no need to touch over here or anything. So yeah, let's go. Let's see what we did yesterday. Yesterday we went from, as you can see over here, we did pretty much everything, the main elements, just that they're not fitting properly now. But we have them divided, which is nice. We have the subtitle, and then we have on the one side is just text, on the other side is just like the whole inputs we need. Okay. Let's see. This is also a required field, so if I don't write anything, there should be an error coming out. You see, please fill out this field. And blah blah blah. Bang, please fill out this field, blah blah blah, bang. And this time we see the minimum age is 13, because we want to be on the right side of the law, to be, you know, if you're a restaurant, you deserve it. It's not good to be on the wrong side of the law, in any case. So yeah, okay, let's see. We don't need these things, reform, and then you see these guys are fitting pretty nice. It looks like I'm gonna have to deal with the whole pixels and everything. And also let's take this fellow. IP is description, the ID, so let's put an ID over here under title. Sorry, no, ID is this description, and then font weight is going to be 500, and font size is going to be 2 rem, which might be a little bit too big, or maybe not. Bloody hell, so let's do it with 3 rem. Still nothing. 8 rem. Why is it? Of course it's not gonna move because I wrote it wrong. This description. Whoa. You're a little bit too big, fellow. 1.2. Why are you so huge? .5 maybe? A little bit too big for my... No, let's put it on 1.5. And what I'm going to do now is I want to deal with the title, because the title is not really big. I have it to bold, I set the font family, but I don't have the font size. And what we want to do is set the font size to 2 EM. Then Command Shift K to delete the whole line. Small, no, not cool enough. Bang, that's humongous. Like, you could see it from 5 meters away probably. You want to be bold, really bold. Okay, let me just turn all this for a second. By the way, we have I have radio on. I like trance music. Even though on yesterday's video it got struck by some copyright struck, and I couldn't, and it was limited outside of, nobody outside of the UK could, or the USA, sorry, could watch it, so it was restricted, which is not really cool. So I had to delete only that section of the video. And yeah, so yesterday's video there's gonna be like 30 seconds of in the middle where there's gonna be no sound. Yep. That's what I thought, but interestingly there was only one song that got struck. And not that many, like, I don't know, let me just see iTunes again. There might be something else over here. I don't know what there's gonna be over there, but let's check. We're 12 minutes into the stream. Not really nice. What are we gonna do is iTunes. Let me see if I can find a playlist. Music for YouTube stream. Or maybe there's not. If Spotify was working in Korea, I could have something in the background which I'm not gonna be afraid of being restricted or bring the whole video down. That's a bummer. More like a bummer. So yeah. Well, back. Let's see, now we have the body, we fix the font size, and let's go to left label. It's in inline block, the width is 30%, the padding is 1 rem, but what if we do it to 0.5 rem? Okay, it went down a little bit, which is nice, but it's not really in the center if you could notice. 1.45. Okay, so now it's in the center. You see everything lined up quite nicely actually. I just hit it too high up. I just had too big of a padding for it. And then what else can we do? Maybe, why not change the background? The background is what would a restaurant put as a background? A restaurant would put as a background, but yeah, I've actually used I guess they would have their logo. Right, they would put their logo somewhere. I've been to Taco Bell's survey form. It was quite simple. Let me just open color. A really nice color system. And let me use one of their grays. Just a hint. What I used for the background, if not mistaken, is white. Or no, actually it's not white. It's gray 0, you see? It's slightly different than white. And why I use this, or why I always use gray as my background, is I don't want it to be white because it's too bright or too harsh on the eyes, and you don't want something to be harsh to the user. So if you put it slightly, just a little bit, like you can see it over here if I click on it, you see how it's almost like a few pixels down from the edge, and it just makes it much more pleasant to the eyes. Imagine you're at night you're like lying down in your bed and you remember, oh yeah, like you got a message or you got a notification or something in your email, like please help our restaurant, please fill out this survey form so we can improve our service. And then you click on it and then bang, all of a sudden like you have this like super white flash in your eyes. That's not a very pleasant experience. But if you have it a little bit gray, it's not that bad. And a normal user can't really see the difference, but subconsciously he can feel it. That's my logic. You can just turn on back, I guess. Yeah, my processor is going a little bit high, so I'm turning it off from time to time. Let's use gray 2. If we use one step higher than the background, there is almost no difference. It's just slightly visible, so it's not really like, if nobody can see the difference, like what's the point of making it? So let's just skip one step and see how it looks. It should look way better. So you see, this is blue, and then I'm gonna save it. You see? What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put gray 1. You can see the difference between what the background is and the survey form body. But if I put just one step, it's not that visible. Like on the screen now, because I have the stream going live on my phone, it's visible. Or maybe because it's the display is really nice on the Note 8. Or actually we might stick with, nah, I'm gonna go back. You see, I'm gonna go back with the previous one. I'm gonna save it. Better visibility. Okay. And what I want to do also is I'm going to change the font color. So I'm gonna go here, but first I need to close this friend. And then go down, I'm gonna write font, and then color. No, why? Text color, is it text color? Or was it just color? Maybe it was just color. Wow, not cool at all. Ooh, that's really bad on the eyes. Like you don't wanna have something like this. And I'm gonna put this gray. Wow, that's painful. Okay, now it's better. Now it's way better. And what we do next is these drop-down menus are not really visible. They are a little bit too small. What I want to do is have the same size as this box, and this box. These boxes over here are how big? Let's see how big they are. We have the left label, we have the right input, and then we have the input text, which has a height of 25 pixels. And then we have the age, which is just slightly shorter. Why did I put it so long, like 250 pixels? Is because some people have really long names, and I don't want to have this annoying situation where the the box is too small for your name, so when you type, just you start not seeing what you've written before. And I know people, like, for example, like people from Thailand, they sometimes they have really long names, or people also from East Europe, they have really long names, or let's say people from English-speaking countries where sometimes they have two names, or like they use two family names. It's not really nice. And we might have, why don't we also put a guide? Because we have a name. But in Korea, people usually write their family name first and then they write their name and middle name. But in Western countries, it's name, middle name and family name. So how would we put this? Let's improve it over here actually. You see on the placeholder, what is your name? And I'm gonna put a bracket. Middle name and family name. I'm gonna save it and see how long it is. 200 pixels should be all. So I'll just remove the name and just put it with name, middle and family. Okay, so now we have instruction. If when you click it, and there is one problem also, like user experience tip is, instead of having this type of let's say description or placeholder, this type of description, because the moment you type it disappears, right, and you forget about it, so you have to delete it again to see it. Instead of having this, it's way better for a user to always see this description, but I still don't know how to do it yet. But if you want to create a better experience and you know how to do it, instead of having the description part of the input box, just make it pop out from the bottom. Make it pop out and always stay on, like while the input box is selected. The moment you deselect it, it disappears, right? But it's good to have it always on, because most of us have been in situations where you just, yes, I'm gonna write my like Totev and Martin as a, oh wait, I forgot about, so you have to go back again, see it, oh, name and middle name first, so then you go again. This is not really cool. I don't know how to do it, so I'm gonna leave it like this. But if you know how to do it, better user experiences, have the description or the hint pop from behind the user box down. And also, if you could also make like a green color when the input is correct for email, for example, and have a red color when, let's say that you did not write your email properly, you just have this like red underline on the bottom at Gmail without the .com, so this is incorrect. It's good to have a tip to the user. And yeah, okay, so now let's fix this guy. What the occupation? Age, what's your occupation? We have it as right input and the ID is occupation. It's right under age and we don't have it over here, so we're gonna put one. Improve form. Oh no, actually we have it. Checkbox. Under the age, I'm gonna put it as occupation, and then I'm gonna open the brackets. Occupation, for Christ's sake. And hate. is going to be 25 pixels, if I'm not mistaken. Or no. The class is dropped down, but if we put important over here, still not working. I wonder why. Maybe it should be because of this. It doesn't make any sense. If our input text is 25 pixels and this one is also 25 pixels, why is it not working then? What if we do it with 30 pixels? Hey, if we don't know, Google Developer Tools, and let's see this bad boy. Looks like the width is 110, here is 25, padding is 4 pixels, and that's what thing we don't have. Yeah, we don't have the margin and the height. We have the margin is 10 pixels. The padding, we don't have padding, I think. You see we have margin top, but we don't have a padding. Yeah, let's put a padding of 4 pixels. Save this bad boy. And it's still not the same. Why? The radius is 4. Is there something that's preventing us? Or let's do it artificial in this case if we can't fix it. Too big. 35. Almost the same. 30 pixels was not working. Too small. 32 pixels should be the same. Margin is going to be 10 pixels. I don't like this one. 32. It's going bigger and bigger. 24 pixels. It's almost the same. Only if we hit the text a little bit to the can we really target the placeholder? Let's see. Placeholder. Padding to the left, from the left, is gonna be 4 pixels. Yes, we can, which is nice. And let's do it to 8 pixels. No, 4 pixels. We're gonna go back to 4 pixels, and it looks a little bit better. It's not really stuck. And this bad boy, we're gonna put it to 220 pixels because I can see that the question mark was slightly, I don't know if you can notice it, but the question mark is just slightly off, which is something we want to avoid, right? So 120, and then we still have this fellow over here for up and down. Just delete everything. High school. Okay, this is the drop down menu, which is having exactly a padding of 4, so that's why it was different than these guys, this placeholder. Definitely most like the thing I don't like about these guys is that the check is on the other side. So this one should be under label. Radio checkbox, position relative to the left of 32, margin left, display block, padding is bottom 16 pixels. Oh, good evening, big brother, how are you? I should really have an alarm somehow to alert me when somebody is writing. So yeah, you can see that these guys can we change these guys? Let's see. These have a value. Class drop down. No, it's on these guys. Label. And then, okay, so let's see what we did with all the labels. I guess we can do anything with them properly. Yeah, we didn't do anything with them. So how can we change them? Float left. Okay, let's see. Label. Oh no, let's not do all like this. Let's do something else. I think I understand. So we're targeting labels, like the first one, we're targeting input and improve, but we want to be label, and then specifically type. It doesn't have a type actually, so why not? Class radio. So these are class radio. It makes sense because first we have the label, then we have the input. The input does not have a closing tag. So what if we What if I do like this? Looks like, yeah, there was no need to put it inside the label. Yeah, absolutely no need to put it inside the label. Oh, what was the command K? No? Command delete? Okay, command delete, and we delete everything before. Nice. Okay, yeah, nice. It's turning really nice. We don't need this guy, and then we don't need everything before this. So let me just go from here, shift, copy this fellow, command delete, go back once, put one line here. Let me just save and see how it's turning out. Oh, glad to hear that your work is going well. Yeah, almost done with the input form. I'm just gonna put this, gonna finalize it. Maybe how much is the stream now? I stream for 40 minutes, so maybe like in around 20 minutes, 25 minutes, I should be finished. Or I hope I'm gonna be finished. So command shift and then right, command and delete, and then we go back down again. Command to the left, and then we jump in front of the tag, the closing tag, and then command delete. It's so much more productive when you know what you're doing actually. 이제 좀 목적 시간 맞춰서 하려고 해요. 근데 가능할 것 같아서 그래요. 근데 목적 시간 세우지 않으면 끝이 없어요. What I said is that if like he replied that, oh, like you even have like a target hour now, like a specified, like you specified an hour to finish. And I said, yeah, like if you don't have a, like it's nice to have an hour to finish, because like it's nice to have a target because there is no end to work. 그렇죠. 완벽하게 하고 싶어도 완벽하게 못할 수도 있죠. Like there is a slight difference between having the button in front and on the back, and having it in front is just way better. Reason is people usually read from right to left, and having the button on the right, like first they see the button they should click, and then they see what's this button related with. But if you have what's related and then the clicking, it's weird. Like the first thing in mind is that, oh, I should click this, right? And also it's a little bit of a, like some people say it's a hack. It's not really a hack. It's just basic usability, in my opinion, to have the radio button in front of your description. And also you see how it's lined up nicely and not on this like weird jump where it's behind this I and or this Y and this Y and this E or this E. Like you see they're not in the same line, they're not aligned properly. And now they're really nicely aligned. So it's also better to look at. If something is ugly, people don't use it. And they have this perception that this is cheap or it's just done in like 5 minutes without actually caring about it. It's totally good for your image or your brand experience as well. Like even the survey form should be nicely done because it's the whole brand image is on the line. Okay. Which menu do you prefer? It's still it's again a drop-down menu, but it's under the same class as this guy, so they're both changing properly. One thing I don't like about this, there's too much space between both of them. So you see, there is... Where is building space coming from? Padding bottom is 16 pixels, that's a little bit too much. Line number 96. Line number 96, ah yeah, line number 96. What if we do it with 8 pixels? Is it going to look weird? No, not at all actually. Oh, but it's not properly aligned, you see? It's not properly aligned and I don't want this. The title, description... This guy. Maybe we need to go to 35. No. 0? What if we do it 0? Oh no 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 no. No, 0.2 REM. What I'm doing, I'm just moving the left side up and down so it can match properly. And then what I need to do is I want to move, like you see what I moved over here is the padding. I moved the padding to move these guys, but for this I want to move the label itself. Or I can actually move the I'm gonna put a label. I'm gonna class these guys. Or should I ID them? Nah, just class them. Radio recommendation. Recommendation is just too long. Radio recom. And I'm gonna copy this and let's put it over here. And then let's put it over here and let's put it over. Whoa, buddy, where are you going? Why? And then let's put it over here as well. And then we have radio recommendation, right? Right before the media, where we have the radio. Actually, we have the radio over here. Margin from the top. Display block padding bottom is 8 pixels. This got broken all of a sudden for some reason. It's 16 pixels. Too big, too big, too big, too big. Classes radio. I wonder why. Maybe go to the comment section. I think I did not finish the comment section. You know what? Just target this guy. Comments. It is 30%, and then max height is going to be 100 pixels. Max width is going to be 50%. And what else do we have to do? Resize both. Resize boat, and I want to get rid of this. I think it's broken because, well, nope, it's not. Let's not use percentage, 320 pixels. We have max with minimum. Let's put a minimum also. Okay, now it's not. Now it's better. And I have no idea why this guy is not lined up. Only this guy is not lined up. Heading. Why is... Number 67. Label type. Label type what? We don't need it. I didn't write it. 10 pixels. Margin top, not top pixels too short. Broken, totally broken. 8 pixels. Why? Even when resize, it doesn't make any sense. Why is just the number seat not working? Okay, the improve form. I think there should be something broken with the... I'm just gonna go full Visual Studio for now, so I can go full screen. And let's see the HTML. The improve form. Yes, we have the improve. Which is not targeted by anything. Why don't we put, I wonder how it's gonna work out, but this guy is named improve. Improve, and then height. Let's put the height to something much 500 pixels. See what it looks like. Humongous. Nope. 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 No. Why is the last one? Why is only the last one not working? That's one thing I don't understand. As you can see, we have the on sort. What was UF? Bloody hell, I forgot about it. Unorderly, sorry, unorderly. I started to forget English. Why? Is it because I touched the label? Checkbox. Maybe because the padding on the bottom. Let's go back again to this. We gotta find the problem. Oh no, where did I put the 500 pixels? Is it raining outside or not? I have no idea. Okay, now it's refreshed. Margin to the left. Only these guys are more moving around. But why? Huh. Okay, yeah, just get rid of the margin because it's ugly. Doesn't make any sense. Whew. Right input improve. We have improved form. Yeah, just a slight touch on your magic mouse and it just flies off. Improve. Display. I have no idea why it's not working. I really have no idea why. Leave and checkbox. Oh, this way something because I did not put a class on this fellow. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, it's done. Improve form. Margin to the top. This on line 71 is we want to remove the margin from the top. No, we want to leave the margin on top. It's just going to be 2 pixels. 4 pixels. 6 pixels. Nope. 5 pixels. Oh, 4 pixels again. Is this constant fight? Maybe leaving it to 5 pixels is better. Yeah, this is better. And let's put a margin to the right of how many pixels? 4 pixels maybe. No, 8 pixels. Too big. Again, too big, you see? It should not feel like it's a totally different element of the website. They should feel like they're a part of a group. And I think 5 pixels is the same as the margin from the top should be okay. Okay, it's not that bad. 5 pixels. And what about these guys? And input, and then type is going to be radio. And now but the circles look way bigger, so we should target them separately, I think, in my opinion. So let's just get rid of this, then put it down, and let's have it. Can we change the size actually? Float to the left, and then margin top 5 pixels, and then margin to the left of 5 pixels. Save this bad boy. See how they stick, because it's not a square, it's a circle, and it's in like the basics of graphic design is if you have a circle which is the same diameter as the size of a square, the circle looks bigger. It just that's how our eyes work. We don't see it as an absolute size, we see it differently. So what we need to do is it looks like it's going to have a basic size in my opinion. I wonder if you can touch. Is there a size? Is it going to work? Nope. Okay. And now this is going to be a big fight. What do we put 1 EM? 2 EM. Oops, it's starting to break. %. That's gonna break really bad. Oh no, it didn't break. What if we do it to 20 pixels? What if you don't want to break it actually? 16 pixels. 12. Too small. 14 pixels. Too big. You know what? Yeah, let's not bother with this. It's perfect as it is.
Dream Live and Grande Piano Preview.
I just don't like how the comment box is flying somewhere. Maybe because it's not have a padding. It has a margin of 0. Comments, yeah, comments. Element style. Line 107, yes, exactly. Yeah, but something is bypassing the margin. What is this thing? Wow, too big, too big, too big, too big. Margin top is going to be Oh, 50 pixels. Too big. Pixels, the margin to the left. We're going to put it to how many pixels is it going to be? Let's start first with 10. Okay. And what if we resize this guy? Okay, perfect actually. Actually, it looks nice. Not bad at all. We can resize it as much as we want. No, of course we have the maximum size. Oh, I know what we need. Something really important. We need to say thank you. You can't just bugger off after. Like you just bother the client and then just not say thank you. Thank you. Just saying thank you makes a huge difference. Not only in user experience, also in our lives. Everyone needs a thank you in their life. Sorry. Our lives are so much better when somebody says thank you. Yeah, let's put it as a description. I'm gonna put it as class large text, and then this body is known as a description, so the description should be over here. I'm gonna change it to class large text. I'm gonna save this. You see, no need to refresh, same results. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a P right before the button, and I'm going to put a class which is going to be large text. Bang, thank you for completing. Thank you for completing our survey. This helps us a lot. And if I had JavaScript, it would be nice to like give them a free coupon or something. But for now, we don't need. Perfect. And I'm done. 오, 끝났습니다. 끝났습니다. Yeah, I'm pleased with the results. 감사합니다, 형님. Let's run the test. Because oh, we might have a problem now. Let me just clean this code because you don't need this section over here. Actually, I'm gonna stop. And let me go to my dashboard. And I should have a survey form. And I'm going to do is copy everything from over here, paste it, and then copy everything from over here, paste it. And yes, nice. It looks really nice. 이번에 CSS 많이 배운 것 같아요. Tribute page. No, I don't want a tribute page. Why is there two tribute pages over here? Did I do something wrong? Run the test. Oh.
Hi, this is Matt Derry. You're
Bummer.
listening to One Mix Radio.
If I enter an email that is not formatted correctly, I will see an HTML5 validation error. Email field should be HTML5 validation. Expect text to equal email.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Uplifting Only with Ori Uplift.
Inside the form, I should be able. 정리 잘했는데 7개는 못했네요. 이메일. 뭐가 놓쳤네요. HTML 측에. 그럼 시간 또 다시 넘었네요. 1시간 했는데 1시간 반 했네요. 내일 고쳐야 되나? Initial validation error. Number 7. Inside the form, I can enter a number in a field with ID number. ID age. Yeah, I have the ID age. No, number. And I should not have an age over here if I'm mistaken. Age. Whoops. number. What else was wrong? Number 6. If I enter an email that is not formatted correctly, I will see an HTML5 validation error. So, email. Maybe that's what was wrong. Maybe that's what was wrong. And then 6, 7 should be done. If I enter a non-number in the number input, I'll see an HTML5 validation error. Okay. Name. Type. Yes. I don't have a type for age. That's why it makes sense. I did not. That's why I was wondering what type was for. Number. Okay, so now it makes more sense. If I enter numbers outside the range of the number input, I'll see an HTML validation error. Okay, so I should specify max over here. Oh no.
In the United Arab Emirates of Ali and Fila's rebirth. And next up, we have the fan favorite winner from episode 288 from the British label Burst Recordings. It's the Sixth Sense remix of R&B and melodic culture De Profundis. Enjoy.
It should work properly. ID name. Type is number. Minimum is 1, maximum is class is input field. Placeholder is age. Name, age. Name. Name is age. Type is a number. Maximum 100. Weird class. If I don't know what I mentioned. For the name, email and number input fields inside the form, I can see corresponding labels. I don't have. They describe the purpose of each field with the following IDs. Really? Okay. Number label. again. Name, label. For the name, email, and identity, I can see placeholder text that gives me description. I have placeholder text. You can enter number in the field with ID number.
This week's fan favorites.
The song with the most votes from last week's show.
Okay, one problem left. One problem. Inside the form element, I can select an option for a drop down that is corresponding ID drop down. Inside the form element, I can select the option for a drop down. The corresponding IDs drop down. What's your occupation? IDs. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm done. 41. Occupation classes. This is incorrect. Drop down. And let's run it. 끝났습니다. Yes. Okay, save it. And let's copy this bad boy. And the solution. Bang. 감사합니다, 형님. 문제는 어딘지 발견됐네요. 코딩에 너무 빠져서 해야 될 건 딱 뺐네요. 형님도 금방 할 수 있어요.
Just heard Inspiration by Russian duo Sandro Moreno and Alexei Gunichev, released on Abora Scots. And next up is our special guest mix from Lockstone in the United Kingdom. Enjoy.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And what do we have next? Let's see.
With Lockstone.
Product landing page. And again, this time we have 15 points we should follow and we should complete. The objective first, I'm gonna read it now, is build a CodePen.io app that is functionally similar to this, which I'm going to open in a new tab. Fulfill the below user stories and get all of the tests to pass. Give it your own personal style. You can use HTML, JavaScript and CSS to complete this project. Plain CSS is recommended because this is what the lessons have covered so far, and you should get some practice with plain CSS. You can use Bootstrap or SAS if you choose. Additional technologies, just for example, jQuery, React, Angular or Vue are not recommended for this project, and using them is at your own risk. Other projects will give you a chance to work with different technology stacks like React. We'll accept and try to fix all issue reports that use suggested technology stack for this project. Happy coding. User story 1. My product landing page should have a header element with a corresponding ID header. User story 2. I can see an image with the header element with the corresponding ID header dash image img. A company logo would make a good image here. User story 3. Within the header element I can see a nav element with the corresponding ID navbar. User 4. I can see at least 3 clickable elements inside the nav element, each with the class nav-link. When I click a nav-link button in the nav or nav element, I am taken to the corresponding section of the landing page. I can watch the embedded product video with ID video. My landing page has a form element with a corresponding ID that equals form. Within the form there is an input field with ID email where I can enter an email address. The email input field should have placeholder text to let the user know what the field is for. The email input field uses HTML5 validation to confirm that the entered text is an email address. Within the form there is a submit input with a corresponding ID submit. When I click the submit element, the email is submitted to a static page. Use this mock URL and then you can copy it. That confirms the email address was entered and that it posted successfully. The nav bar should always be at the top of the viewport. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. My product landing page should have at least one media query. My product landing page should utilize CSS Flexbox at least once. You can build your project by forking this code pen. Once you're done, submit the URL to your working project with all its tests passing. Remember to use the read search ask method if you get stuck. 이제 CSS Flexbox 한 번이라도 써야 되네요. Flexbox 클릭 났네. 오케이, 일단은 뭐 하나 또 끝났으니까 되게 좋네요. 조금씩 고급 단계로 가는데 신기한 게 방금 했던 거 뭐 이메일 주소 제대로 입력했는지 확인하는 거랑 지금 또 들어가요. 그럼 지금 한 번 배웠으니까 한 번 더 이용하는 거죠. 그리고 이게 또 freeCodeCamp 말대로 지금 몇 개죠? 잠깐만요. 5개 아니요. 과제는 맞아. 5개 주는데 그 5개 잘하면은 그냥 포트폴리오도 넣을 수 있어요. 아, 나는 이런 거 했다. 그래서 이런 페이지 주는 거예요. 회사 소개 페이지. 무슨 저거 뭐죠? 한국말로 뭐라고 하지? 서베이 폼. 깜빡했네요. 뭐 마지막에 또 게임 포트폴리오 만드니까 그냥 HTML5 간단한 포트폴리오 만드는 겸 이제 이수증도 받는 거죠. 회사석에서 그럼 survey form 뭐예요? survey form 그거 아닌데 질문 설문서? 설문서? 설문서 survey. 그럼 설문서 만들고 지금 다음에는 회사 소개. 그 다음에 뭐 하냐면 technical documentation page이라는 건데 모르겠네요. 이게 어떻게 생겼는지 한번 보여드릴게요. 오케이. 잠깐, 이게 왜 안 열리지? 일단 여기서 보여드릴게요. 프로덕트 랜딩 페이지 이렇게 생겼어요. 뭐 회사 로고, 그리고 여기는 내비게이션 바 항상 붙여 있고, 뭐 간단하게 그냥 회사 소개네요. 이게 또 이런 버튼 또 그래서 여기 플렉스복스 이용했네요. 이렇게 안 보여요? 옵스, 죄송합니다. 잠깐만요. 스트리밍캠. 오케이. 아, 네네네네. 오케이, 이렇게 해. 이게 회사석에서 페이지 이렇게 하라고 하네요. 내비게이션 바 있고, 스티키 내비게이션 바 있고, 뭐 간단하게 뭐 로고랑 이미지 나오고, 이미지 뭐 영상도 나오고, 플렉스복스 이용해서 구매 같은 거죠. 그리고 후드. 설문지. 그리고 테크니컬 도큐멘테이션 페이지라는 게 이게예요. 네 번째 과제 이렇게 생긴 거예요. 뭐 자바스크립트 도큐멘테이션이라는 거죠. 뭔가 개발할 때 막 이런 페이지 막 보신 적 있으시죠? 막 부트스트랩 들어가시면 막 이렇게 생겼잖아요. 다 설명하는 페이지. 그리고 마지막에는 퍼스널 포트폴리오. 퍼스널 포트폴리오는 어떻게 생겼을까요? 이렇게 지금까지 했던 거 첫 번째 과제. 이게는 나중에 자바스크립트 배울 때 이런 것도 할 거예요. 아마 제가 봤을 때 랜덤 기기랑 calculator도 하고, 네, 틱탁토도 하고. 이게 지금 버튼이 안 되는데. 오케이. 그리고 마지막 거는 제일 어려울 것 같은데, 근데 1, 2, 3, 4 과제는 이용하는 기술들 다 쓸 거예요. 자바스크립트 없어요. 여기는 자바스크립트 하나도 없어요. 왜냐면 프론트엔드 디벨로퍼 자바스크립트 안 가르쳐줘요. 자바스크립트 다음에 가르쳐줘요. 그래서 지금 그냥 배우는 것까지만 써요. 모든 것 다 HTML5이랑, 아마 여기 이게 코드펜 보면 자바스크립트는 그 테스트 하는 그거 있잖아요. 방금 봤던 거. 제가 이게 로딩 중이라서 여기 옆에 이 친구 자바스크립트일 거예요. 맞아요. 예, 이게 확인하는 기계, 확인하는 스크립트예요. 그냥 테스트 과제 목표들 다 제대로 했는지 확인만 하고, 그냥 CSS랑 HTML밖에 없어요. 네, 햄버거 버튼 제가 일부러 숨어요. 안 보이게끔. 근데 이 친구는 그냥 스크립트예요. 이 친구는 우리 코딩하는 게 아니에요. 그냥 테스트 스크립트라서 상관없어요, 우리 거랑. 아무도 이제 여기 이 친구 다 끝내면 자바스크립트 들어가는 거예요. 300시간 다시. 일단 여기는 이 수증 하나 받고, 그리고 여기도 이 수증 하나 따로 있어요. 여기도 이 수증 따로 있고, 7개, 이 수증 7개 받을 수 있나봐요. 6개. 죄송합니다. 6개. 6장 받을 수 있어요. 아무도 이제 여기 과제들도 그냥 게임 홈페이지 그냥 추가할 수 있겠죠. 어차피 실제 나오는 페이지니까. 나중에 도메인도 사야겠네요. 지금은 그냥 저기에다가 올리고 있는데, GitHub에다가 올리고 있는데, 그냥 웹 호스팅까지 사야 될 것 같아요. GitHub으로도 충분하죠. 근데 제가 알기로 근데 그것도 개인적으로 그냥 그 뭐지 뭐 이름 좀 github 좀 io 그것도 빠졌으면 좋긴 해요. 그냥 이름만 뭐 좀 io 아니면 저 뭐 다른 거. 그거 나중에 먼 미래에 일단 일단 이게부터 끝내야죠. 와, 그지 갈수록은 진짜 어려워지네요. 두 번째 수증 자바스크립트 알고리즘과 데이터 스트럭처. 그 다음에 프론트엔드 라이브러리. 이게 뭔지도 모르겠어요. 프론트엔드 라이브러리. 아, 와우. 이제 여기는 자세히 그거 배우나봐요. 부트스트랩, jQuery, SAS, 리액트랑 리둑스, 그리고 리액트 앤드 리둑스. 여기에 배우나봐요. 자바스크립트 끝나고 나서. 뭐 어차피 자바스크립트에서 나오는 그 뭐지 자바스크립트에서 나오는 언어들이라서 먼저 자바스크립트 배워야 그거 배울 수 있겠죠. 기본 원리 알아야 그 친구들도 잘 이용할 수 있겠네요. 데이터 비주얼리제이션, JSON API and AJAX. 오. 그리고 마지막 아니야 API. 근데 이게 제가 알기로 한 12월쯤 새로운 과정도 계속 추가할 거래요. 그래서 그거는 시간 갈수록 막 여기 새로운 거 이수증도 생길 거예요. 그렇죠. 같이 합시다. 스터디는 재밌어요. 그냥 개인 작업 이렇게 앉아서 하는데 그래도 혼자 있는 것보다 같이 있으면 제일 재밌죠. 의견도 받고. 네, 오케이. 네, 이제 저 자야겠어요. 그럼 또 얼른 주무세요. 오늘 늦게까지 하는 것보다 아침에 일찍 일어나서 일찍부터 작업하는 게 제일 좋죠. 저도 이렇게 늦게 자는 습관도 좀 없애려고 해요. 네, 그리고 이렇게 일단은 저도 이렇게 와 이름이 놀이 이름이 왜 이렇게 길어요? 친구는 위에 놓아야겠네요. 네, 안녕히 주무세요 형님. 내일 뵙겠습니다. Okay, this is everything for now. For today, from tomorrow we're gonna start with the landing page, which is going to be fun, and there's gonna be flexbox in it, so it's getting a little bit more difficult now, but I hope by the end of the month I should finish the certification and start with JavaScript. After the JavaScript, I want to get the basics of it, and then I can understand CoffeeScript properly, so I can understand what the hell I'm doing in Framer properly, and then later there's going to be React, so I'm going to have to study React for Framer X, which is still in development. But yeah, okay, good night. And sleep tight, or good morning to whoever is waking up now. 안녕히 계세요. 내일 뵙겠습니다.